So we're looking at the back of the boat. You'll have to excuse me, I'm just mid-coffee as well. And look, we want this hose to come through. Now, if you want to know how to cut holes and whatnot in the boat to do the hose, go and look at my videos that I did with the other bilge pump, because I really go step by step. What I would say is a couple of things I'm going to change this time round. First thing is I'm not going to do the hole quite as close to the drainage holes here in the bilge. If I can just show you quickly. Oh, I've got to actually get off this side. Look, they were just a bit too close, that pipe. So yeah, I don't like that at all. So I'm going to make sure this pipe is a bit further away. It also keeps it away from this centre bit. And because this is a thinner pipe, we've got loads more to play with there, and I think that would probably be about right. So let me just mark that. I mean, we can have it right in the centre there. And I'm probably going to cut the hole a little bit bigger than I need to, because, you know, because you do. It's you don't want it too tight, and then you'll let the silicone or the Sikaflex do its work. So this is the only hole we've got to cut for the pipe. Now the way I did it before was I used the Dremel, and I actually used there's a router bit with the Dremel, so you can cut around shapes. Like I did an idiot, I have not got my router bit. I've got every other bit in here apart from the router bit, which is a bit weird. So, but what I have got are cutting bits that will cut around, I think. Well, we've got a little drill bit there, but yeah, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually get a 3mm drill bit, and I'm going to put it in here, and I'm actually just going to use this drill bit, and I think this will be good enough to kind of route around as well. So let's see if it works. Only one way to find out. Someone did ask me before, why didn't I just use a drill? Was there any other reason why I didn't have to why I didn't use a drill? You can use a drill, you know, whatever gets the job done. The drill is just much heavier, and you can see much more awkward, not a lot less controllable in speed as well. So I know I need, for cutting fiberglass, between 10 and 20 is nice. You know, it goes right up to 30. That tends to start melting things with fiberglass. And now we just need to just tidy that up, get rid of all the rough edges. Before we do that, we'll just check it actually fits. Yeah, you see, and it goes all the way through. So let's now get a little sanding bit, and we'll just make sure we get all that nice and tidy. Right, I'm going to use a nice new bit. I think this pink stuff is fine for fiberglass. Okay. Yeah, lovely and smooth. Great. Oh, just fit there, maybe. There you go, lovely and smooth. Just gets all the edges off. So, you know, over time that would just basically just cut through the pipe. It's ended up a little bit bigger perhaps than I'd like, but it doesn't matter. So I think the next job is to actually put the hole in this side, and I think you see there's the bilge front, but the only reason it's that far back is because the bilge front has to go here. This side, I think we should have it a bit further forward. So I think about here. That's where we'll do it there. So what we can do, I think what I did, I punched a hole through. Or I measured it and then we cut it through, because it doesn't need to be spot on, and as long as it's under that chine, that's the main thing. And then we'll work out the tube, because there's no point doing it now. I've got way too much tube, so we know we've got enough. But that went really well. If we can get this done today, you know, then we could do all the Sikaflexing. You can see the Sikaflex is just sunbathing in the sun with the epoxy. The weather's picked up, and when you're sat in the sun, it's quite warm. So I don't think it'd matter if it's a bit further across. I think it's better here. I think we're going to have it there, just under the chine, so we know that this will, you know, be just under the chine there. Let's go and just double check where the other one goes, and it is under the chine. If you're above that chine, as you can see, you're into the deck. So yeah, that deck, I'm just checking, the deck does follow the chine. Might be prudent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be okay. So we do it about there. Make sure that's in the transom locker. Yeah. So I think there, and then that tube is going to be completely out the way. So the thread, I'm just measuring the thread. So it's about 25. So if we do this about 26, it should be about there. But I think if we do it 25, 5 to 7 point, yeah, it's a bit more, isn't it? 20. Yeah, 25, 26. There's a bit of leeway because, of course, you've got this rubber seal. So that's what we need to do. Just cut a hole in there. I haven't got a hole saw though. 26, which is what you really need for this job. No, I've not. I haven't brought a lot of my tools today, so we can either ask Mike for one. We'll see what we can get. 125mm hole cutter, courtesy of Mike. Right, here goes nothing. I'm just going to check where that hole has gone before we make an even bigger one. Yeah, perfect. Right, no going back now. We'll just check this fits now. The other one I did knock in. Yeah, that's going to be perfect, I think. That should be it. See if we can just get that out. Oh. So this goes on the outside, I think. And then there we go. This will go on the inside. 2 jobs to do. Get the pipe on, Sikaflex. But we're going to be doing Sikaflexing of other things before we do that. So let's get this pipe done first. Right then, let's measure this pipe up. So it's going to go on here like this. So it's going to have to straighten up a little, but there we go. Let's just do that. And then I think it's quite nice that it goes like this. try and do this without cutting my fingers off. There we go. Okay, so we have to get this tight first. It's not good on the back. This wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't for the ridge between the transom locker and whatnot. There we go. Right, there we go. Oh gosh, didn't really account for that. The pipe is just going to fit on there. Right, let's get that done up. Right, that's proper on. Now, let's make sure we got this on the right way so we can do that. I think we'll have it this way so we can do it up. Okay, so hopefully this will be easy to push on. There we go. That's pretty good. There we go. Right, that's that bit done. Right, now this is the tricky bit. This is a bit that's going to need the pipe to be bent a bit as well. So the next job is to get this pipe through this hole here, but also to work out, there you go, but that's going to go there. So you could have something clamping it there. I like the idea of it being under a little bit of tension there, like that, and then under there like that, and then, yes, a bit long, it's a bit too long, but I think that's going to be fine. So that's where I want it. So we need to now cut this there. There we go. Now, hopefully this side we can just pop on again with a, where do I want that? That way or that? Probably that way. And then let's see if we can get this on this side. This was a tough one. The other method you can use is a bit of fairy liquid, or of course there's always brute strength, but I'm not so strong as I usually am at the moment because I'm a bit in the wars with my back and shoulders. There you go, it's going on now. There we go. So that is going to have to, first of all, we're going to have to screw it on. Ooh, I've just got a little bit of, I'm going to go and get, well, yeah, I'm going to get the reed valve. So I've actually looked at the instructions and it recommends to just install it with the washer and not to use the reed valve. I'm not entirely sure why, but we'll try it that way. It might be to do with bits getting in and out. What I don't want is, you know, but I mean, this is going to be tough. What I don't want is, you know, bits of water to come flooding in through there. But I guess We'll see. Now, there we go. And then the last thing, but certainly not least thing, is getting this on. That's it, good. And that's it. It's that way, and then there we go. Let's give that a quick whirl. Now we're not going to do, don't know which way around this is actually, but there you go. Is it? Yeah. So these wires now, oh, that's it, will need to just be fed through like this. Now we can sheath these, I think. What I'll probably do is get some tie-its, sheath this, tie-its to there. So if we sheath that, get a little tie-it onto that, that'll be fine. And then, moment of truth is just make sure that would be a disaster, wouldn't it? There you go, it all fits. Oh, there we go. Yeah, all fits perfectly, all hidden, lovely. Oh, I'm really chuffed with that. So we'll do the electrics all together another day, because that'll be one little nice job to do. We haven't got much to do. And then, yeah, and then I'm really chuffed with that. You can probably tell I'm like, I don't know what it is about bilge pumps. I think it's because I've had so much trouble with bilge pumps that when, you know, the very word frightens me. But I can't quite believe we've pretty much done that. So what we need to do now is find a little block to go in there. Well, I have found this bit of stick, but I'm going to take a little bit of this off, and we're going to now get on to epoxying jobs because it's got really warm. Sun's gone in, you can instantly feel the temperature go down, so hope we've not missed the best of it there. And that's going to go here. There we go, like that. And we'll just make sure we flip that off. And we need to paint that, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that another time.